Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode corporate filings. Today we are diving into a filing that involves reverse stock splits, preferred stock, and a company trying to navigate a complex financial situation. It might sound like alphabet soup now, but trust me, we will make sense of it all and maybe even find some drama along the way. So Ocean Biomedical, a company we will be looking at today, just filed a Form 8K. This is basically a corporate uh-oh moment where they have to tell the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, about something important that happened. In this case, it involves a special type of stock and some fancy footwork to get a vote passed. First off, this is a Form 8K, which is a report companies file with the SEC to announce major events. Think of it as corporate breaking news, and the breaking news here involves some financial maneuvering. The date to keep in mind is February 20, 2025. That's when things started to get interesting for Ocean Biomedical. The company in question is Ocean Biomedical, Inc. They are incorporated in Delaware, a popular choice for many companies due to its business-friendly laws. Now let's get to the heart of the matter. Item 3.02 refers to an unregistered sale of securities, which is tied to Item 5.03, an amendment to their corporate charter. This means they sold some stock without registering it with the SEC, which is allowed under certain exemptions. Here is where it gets juicy. Ocean Biomedical amended its certificate of incorporation to create a new series of preferred stock. Think of preferred stock as a VIP pass for investors. It often comes with special rights and privileges not available to regular common stockholders. On February 20, 2025, Ocean Biomedical filed this amendment to create what they call Series A Redeemable Convertible Preferred Stock. That's a mouthful, but let's break it down. Redeemable means the company can buy it back. Convertible means the holder can turn it into common stock. Preferred means it gets some perks. They are selling up to 45,000 shares of this Series A preferred stock in a private placement, meaning it's not offered to the general public. It is only going to specific investors. Each share has a purchase price of only 1 cent. Yes, you heard that right, 1 cent per share, but don't think this is a cheap deal because the real value comes from the conversion rights. Each share of Series A preferred stock can be converted into common stock at a price of 1 cent per share, but only after the company gets stockholder approval for a reverse stock split. A reverse stock split is when a company reduces the number of its outstanding shares. For example, a 1-for-10 reverse split means every 10 shares you own become 1 share. Companies do this to increase their stock price, often to avoid being delisted from an exchange. Here's the catch: this Series A preferred stock gives the holders the right to vote on the reverse stock split, and they get a whopping 2,000 votes per share. But there is a twist: they only get to vote on this one issue. So why is Ocean Biomedical doing this? Well, it seems they need to pass this reverse stock split, and they are using this special preferred stock to make sure it happens. The holders of the Series A preferred stock agreed to vote their shares on such proposal, meaning the reverse stock split, in the same way as the shares of common stock. So, if the majority of common stockholders vote yes, they will vote yes. It's a way to amplify the vote without changing the overall outcome. The holders of the Series A preferred stock have the right to get their shares bought back for cash at the stated value, starting after the stockholders approve increasing the number of shares or 90 days after the deal closes and ending 120 days after closing. If the Series A preferred stock is converted or not bought back after 120 days, the company will use the money from this offering for general business purposes. The offering is being done as a private placement under Section 4A2 of the Securities Act of 1933, which means it's exempt from needing to be registered, but also means it can't be easily resold. The company states that this Series A preferred stock will only be used to vote on the reverse stock split. It is like a mirrored vote, voting in favor of the reverse stock split in the same proportion as the common stockholders. Now let us take a quick look at the exhibits. These are attachments to the filing that provide more details. We have the certificate of designation for the Series A preferred stock and the form of securities purchase agreement. These documents spell out the exact terms and conditions of the deal. So what's the story here? Ocean Biomedical seems to be in a position where they need to get this reverse stock split approved, and they are using a somewhat unusual method to do it. By issuing this special preferred stock, they are ensuring that the vote goes their way while also giving themselves some financial flexibility. What do I think? Well, this is a risky move. Reverse stock splits are often seen as a sign of desperation, and while this preferred stock arrangement might help them get the vote they need, it also adds complexity to their capital structure. I would want to dig deeper into those exhibit documents before making any decisions to invest in this company. It is not clear enough in their filing to get a grasp of the full details of the deal. Ocean Biomedical is in a tough spot. They are trying to boost their stock price with a reverse split, which is not usually a sign of stability. There are also always risks when dealing with corporate stock. On the other hand, there is an opportunity here. This type of tactic is rarely seen, so it might give them the edge they need to stay afloat. In conclusion, I would say watch this company closely. This preferred stock scheme and the reverse stock split are big moves that could either save them or sink them. It's a gamble, and only time will tell if it pays off. Thanks for watching. If you found this deep dive into Ocean Biomedical's filing interesting, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more corporate decoding. Until next time,